Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. In this episode, I have prepared a quiz to determine who your animal companion would be in the Star Wars universe. If you're enjoying the videos, please give them a like, share, and subscribe to the channel so I can continue making them for you. Now, before we begin, grab a pen and paper or something to keep track of your answers and scores. After each question, select one response that aligns with how you choose to be in the Star Wars universe. It will then reveal how many points each response is worth. Add that number to your tally. At the end, we'll add up all the points from the questions to determine which result you got. Alright, let's begin. Question 1. You're driving a bongo underwater when it breaks down.
Losing power.
Die in here.
Just relax, we're not in trouble yet.
Do you A. Offer to swim for help and come back to save your crew? B. Try and fix the bongo to save you and your crew? C. Sit tight and let the others figure it out? D. Send the Gundark out to swim for help? E. Abandon your crew and swim to safety? Question 2. You're standing on a shack to impress your love interest when it bucks you off. Do you A. Give the shack a forced push for embarrassing you? B. Get up and leave? How embarrassing. C. Pretend to be hurt to playfully fool your love interest? D. Kill the shack for embarrassing you in front of your love interest? E. Laugh it off, it's all fun and games. Question 3. You are sentenced to be executed by animals. Do you A. Force push the animals into one another, causing them to fight each other? B. Pick your lock and climb up a pillar to avoid the animal? C. Use force lightning to attack and kill the animal? D. Dodge the animal until it breaks your chains and you can escape? E. Use animal bond to turn the animal on your side? Question 4. Your enemy is getting away on a wheel bike. Do you A. Send others to chase them down, you won't be bothered with this? B. Whistle for Varactyl to come to your side? C. Let them get away, you'll get them next time? D. Find another wheel bike to chase them down? E. Fire upon them, hopefully you can hit them off before they get away? Question 5. Some Tusken raiders are approaching your position.
What's wrong with them now? There are several creatures approaching from the southeast.
Do you A. Set a trap for them, maybe you can take a few down? B. Get ready to attack and slaughter them, pesky sand people? C. Go have a look, you are interested? D. Flee the area, hopefully they don't track you? E. Hide and let them pass by, no need to have an encounter? Question 6. A Dianoga pulls your companion underwater. Do you A. Let someone else try to save your companion? B. Go underwater to try and search and rescue them? C. Start firing randomly at the water to get the creature, hopefully you don't hit your companion? D. Feel around with your hands to see if you can grab them? E. Get out of the water, better them than you? Question 7. You're captured by a Wampa who is preparing to make you his dinner. Do you A. Try to stay warm in the cave. If the Wampa attacks, defend yourself. B. Kill him. Now the tables have turned and you have dinner. C. End the Wampa quickly. You must be getting back to base before the shield doors close. D. Try to escape the ice cave and get as far away from the Wampa as possible. E. Use telekinesis to drop a block of ice on their head to knock them out. Question 8. You come across your friend on Hoth, who is injured and freezing in the tundra.
Don't do this, Luke. Come on, give me a sign here.
Do you A. Try to set up a shelter. Hopefully they don't freeze before then. B. Leave them and head back to shelter. You don't want to freeze. C. Slice open their Tauntaun to provide heat and shelter for the time being. D. Head back to base to try and get a snow speeder to save them. E. Throw them over the back of your Tauntaun and try to get them back to base. Question 9. How did you meet your animal companion? A. You killed its mother and then trained it to obey you. B. You turned it into your friend using Animal Bond. C. You adopted it after its mother was killed. D. You purchased it from a slaver. Question 10. What is your animal companion to you? A. Just an animal. B. A warrior. C. Your friend. D. A servant. Alright, that was the last question. Good job on finishing the quiz. Now just add up all the points from the questions and we'll find out which result you have in the Star Wars universe. Between 10 and 15, you got a Porg. Porgs were a species of birds from the planet Acto. They were stocky with 2 short wings, 2 webbed feet, and had flat, beakless faces. Their feathers were typically brown, gray, white, and orange. Between 16 and 20, you got a Bantha. Banthas were a species of large hairy mammals with sharp spiraling horns. They originated from the planet Tatooine. They were typically 2.5 meters in height and had brown or black shaggy fur. Between 21 and 25, you got a Vulptex. Vulptexes were a non-sentient species of canid from the planet Crate. These fox-like creatures had a distinctive coat of crystalline bristles that served as protection against their predators. Between 26 and 30, you got a Fathier. Fathier were non-sentient quadrupeds that were distinguished by their long legs, brown fur, and large ears. Commonly known as space horses, they were capable of running at great speeds across various terrains. Between 31 and 35, you got a Varactyl. Varactyls were a species of reptavian from the planet Utapau. They typically had blue and green feather manes and were incredibly loyal and obedient companions. They were typically 15 meters in length and 4 meters in height. Between 36 and 40, you got a Tauntaun. Tauntauns were a species of lizard that originated from the snowy plains on the planet Hoth. They typically had white fur and were 2 meters tall on average. They were swift and docile creatures, able to run up to 90 kilometers per hour. Between 41 and 45, you got a Reek. Reeks were large, muscular quadrupeds from the planet Leia. They were typically 2 meters in height and 4 meters in length. They had red and gray skin, 3 horns, and weighed approximately 1,100 kilograms. Between 46 and 50, you got a Nexu. Nexus were predatory felines from the planet Chulgana. They were typically 1 meter in height and 4.5 meters in length, including their tail. They possessed sharp teeth and claws and had 4 red eyes that had infrared vision. Between 51 and 55, you got an Acklay. Acklay were amphibious crustaceans from the planet Bantha. They had 6 deadly claws and razor-sharp teeth. Typically they had green skin and were 3 meters in height. Between 56 and 60, you got a Gundark. Gundarks were large predators from the planet Rancor. They are typically 2 meters in height with red skin, brown hair, and yellow eyes. They had 4 arms with a total of 16 claws. Between 61 and 65, you got a Wampa. Wampas were a carnivorous, white-furred species from the planet Hoth. They were typically 3 meters in height and weighed approximately 150 kilograms. They would typically ambush and stun prey before dragging them back to their cave to hang them upside down. Between 66 and 70, you got a Rancor. Rancors were large, semi-sentient reptilians from the planet Dathomir. They were on average 5 meters tall, weighing roughly 3,600 pounds. Their skin color typically ranged from hues of brown to dark blue. Interested in finding out more about who you'd be in the Star Wars universe? Check out my other quizzes. Anyways, I hope you had fun completing the quiz. So which one did you get? Let me know down below in the comment section. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more great videos to come. I hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.